All my folks, what's good to all my brothers, what's good to all my sisters out there in the world. This is your brother Jehoshaphat, and we got a little bit of topic for this Tuesday mid-morning. I'm sorry, my messages have been pushing over into the night. You know how this life is. It's real busy. Family, our family folks, my brothers and my sisters out there, believers in Christ, all you saints, all you people that's looking for blessings, all you people that's trying to get right with the Father. Go ahead and meet your brother at prayer hour, which is 9 o'clock, whatever time zone that you might be in, because we're sending up prayers. We're being in mode. We're edifying God. We're healing the sick. We asking for so many healings, so many blessings, so many different curses to be lifted off people. Just so much, family. When you come to this prayer hour, your brother, all I can ask you is put all of your woes, all your sorrows, all your strives, anything that you are facing in this life before the Father's feet, and come at him with a obedient, submissive heart, an honest heart. That's all I can ask you. Be assembled, you know what I'm saying? Get your kids in. This is a family affair. Get your kids involved in on this. Everybody is welcome. Everybody is welcome to come and sit down and be honest with their Father in this 9 o'clock prayer hour, no matter where you might be on this whole very earth. Because we need everyone. We need all of you. Now, a lot of people say, God bless America. How can God ever bless America when America chooses not to follow what God is asking it to do? How? How is that? I serve the God of Isaac, Abraham, and Jacob. You know what I'm saying? Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. That's the Father that I serve. So as I look at America, and I have said this through so many different shows, I haven't even, you need to go back to some of my shows just to see some of the things that I said what would happen. Now, I hate to be the bearer of bad news for any situation, but it looks like everything is wrapping up. You know what I'm saying? Look at this world that you live in, and you say that God bless America, but America is not doing the things that God is asking of America. America is so quick to justify its own wrong in all deeds into a righteousness. How can you serve God if you want to make your own righteousness? You cannot do that, family. So now, if I don't pray for the wicked, and I don't pray for evil, and I don't pray for people who don't do good, why would I pray for America? Why? I don't know if you people are seeing this. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you're seeing this. But these next 10 years will be the deal breaker in this country. The next 10, just look at all the things that's happening right now that you get to see. And you really don't pay that much close attention because you think things like this happen every single day. It does not, family. It does not. The judgment of America is already here. You know what I'm saying? You're just in the beginning stages of it. I hate to be the bearer of bad news for anybody. I live here just like anybody else, and I'm gonna have to endure through this just like anybody else. But our Father has told us what was to come, how it would happen, and what you're gonna have to do. So why would I sit here and fear all the bad things that's happening to America? Look around you, family. Look around you. Look at this land. Look at all the things that's happening. It's only gonna get better. You know what I'm saying? It's only gonna get better. So you know your brother gonna tell you straight up, you better be preparing for the worst. Because the worst might be here tomorrow. You do not know. And a lot of people be like, oh God, he's not going to do anything. You ain't never seen stuff like this happen in America's history. You ain't never seen people go crazy the way that they going now. You have never seen the people call it Mother Nature. I call it the wrath of God's hand. You know what I'm saying? His wrath. You ain't never seen God's wrath on this place the way it has been. And this has been due to the falling away of God's statutes, laws, judgments, and commandments for America. So I would never ask God to bless America because I know America does not serve God. You know what I'm saying? So for all you people running around there talking about, I love America, America is so great, you sitting up here propping it up something that God is cursing. How stupid will you look in the end? How stupid will you be looking in the end? And you see all these disasters, you see all this catastrophe, and you still say, oh, America is the home of the free. If America is so great, why is God doing the things that it's doing to it? Now, I done already spent too much time on that alone. I just get mad, family, when people say silly stuff like that because they don't know God and they don't know what they talking about. And they see the same things that we see, and it just goes right over their head, family. They can't even think about these things like that. It just goes right by them, and they think tomorrow is going to be another shiny day. I'll get to be a bad person and get away with it, because that's what they're doing. That's what they are doing, and that's what they continue to do. Now, family, I just had two things that I want to go through, and it might be a little bit, but I just want you to think about these things, because for some reason I can't get them out of my mind for some reason. So we'll start with the easy one first. In these past years or so, I have seen people who make movies lose their minds. They have all these kids cussing on movies like never before, and it doesn't matter what age the kid is. They let them say the most vile things that would come out of a person's mouth. You parents should be ashamed of yourselves for putting a block in front of your own children for a dollar bill. In my days, you would get hit in your mouth if something like that would come out of your mouth. Straight ass whooping. And I mean that, family. Look at these kids on the TV, family. And it don't matter what age they is. They be 4, they be 3, they all the way up to 13, 14 years old, cussing, saying all of these all these vile things. Look at the world, family. Look at what they're promoting for you to watch. Now, they already attacked them with all the other agendas. Now they want them to be messed up little kids, because they letting them be all on the TV cussing, saying things that grown-up people don't even say. Now, you have seen me, Jehoshaphat, and I refrain from using any vile language as Jehoshaphat. Fat, he a regular Negro. He gonna tell you how he feel. He gonna tell you what he think. He gonna tell you what's going on, and he not gonna spare your feelings. You know what I'm saying? And if he gotta use a cuss word to get it out, he's a grown person, so he gonna do it. But look at these babies on the TV, family, using all these foul languages, and the parents are promoting it, because I would never let my kids get up on no time. I don't care what price or what money you try to pay me. You not gonna have me put a stumbling block in my child's pathway to be a effed up kid to go to hell. You know what I'm saying? So look at the parents. They ain't no good. They ain't no good. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what color they is. You know what I'm saying? White, black, Mexican, Asian. It does not matter. They are horrible parents. And I see them on the TV letting their little children cuss and say all these F words and B words. And they using so many cuss words I have never even heard of. All the way from the ages of 4 years old all the way to like 14, and I sit back and amaze. Now these producers who produce these movies that want these little children to use cuss and foul language, look at what they're promoting, family. Look at the longevity of what would happen if they continue this to this day. Now I tell you right now, when I was a little kid, you get popped in your mouth fast as hell. You will get busted in your mouth if you say a cuss word. Where are these parents being righteous at? I mean, I remember when I was little, y'all had that one little cousin, and he didn't have no front teeth, or she didn't have no front teeth, and you would tell her to say truck, or you would tell him to say truck, and they end up saying the F word, all because of their teeth. No, we're way past this. They are openly saying cuss words and saying all these foul languages like they're adults, but they are not. They are children that need to have proper instruction and guidance in their life. Where's the instructions on the parents' behalf? But you see, the producers of the movies, all they care about is the money. That's all they care about. So I just want you to think about that, because this is something that is happening that you see that a lot of people are not saying nothing about. They're all in the movies, all on the shows. These kids nowadays on these movies got the most foulest mouth. I remember in the 80s, you ain't never seen no little kid on a television movie cussing on a movie. What are they promoting to our children? People, wake up. Wake up and look at the world that's around you, because anything that's going to happen, it is the starter of it right now. And y'all just let it go right by y'all. Y'all just let it go right by. Oh, that's okay. That's all right. They're promoting evil in your little kids to grow this evil seed that will only be destruction for us when they get older. Look at the monsters that they are creating as a little kid all the way to when they get older. That's a damn shame, family. That is a damn shame. Now this other one. Now we got a little bit more time on the clock, and if you notice, for these last couple of weeks, I have been destroying white supremacy's talking points. I just been destroying them. It's not through just me. You know what I'm saying? It's through God and through common sense. You know what I'm saying, family? They expect you not to have a brain. I know we was talking about the scarecrow last week, but, excuse me, it's something kind of similar. You know what I'm saying? They expect our people, black people of America, they expect us to not have a brain and not use common sense or logic. They think that you're slow-minded. They think you stupid, family. They do. Because they get up here with they white supremacist talking point, and they so sad. I don't know who feels sorry for more. The Negroes that speak on the behalf of these talking points like they know what they talk about, are the white supremacists who so damn lazy and they ain't got nothing else to regurgitate their same old talking points that they had 4 years ago. They can't even step their game up and do something new or say something new. It's still the same thing. It's still the same. Oh, I just don't like the Negroes that hold on to it, to their talking points, and act like there's something actual, intangible that's in this reality. They really act like that. You know what I'm saying? They hear these racist talking points from these white supremacist people, and then they regurgitate it like they know what they talk about. They do not know what they talk about. And the white supremacists, they need to come up with some new material, because if you was a stand-up comedian, I would have told you was lame. You are real lame, and you need to get some more material, because you're using the same thing. And I guess these Negroes never got the memo. You know what I'm saying? That's like 4 years old, man. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to come up with something better than that, because I'm about to crush it in less than 5 minutes. But I'm gonna take more time in it just to destroy it and dismantle it and let you know how stupid these people are, who uphold white supremacy. Negroes, there's Negroes out there still getting paid for $1 to uphold their supremacy, and any wrong thing that they doing. Jesus lives, family. Jesus lives. The Lord, he sees you. He understands. Jesus been telling me all single day to day. What did he say to me? He said something in reference like, I got you. I got you. I have had so much evil come at me today. It's been amazing. And the Lord had to, I told the Father earlier this morning, I don't need a little bit of Jesus one day. I need Jesus every single day. You know what I'm saying? Jesus know I'm going to be on him tomorrow. Just like this is the day. You know what I'm saying? He know I'm going to be on him. The Lord has seen so much evil manifested towards my way. The Lord himself could only say, I got you. But he know if he don't got me, he know I'm going to act like they do. And I refuse to give in to the evilness that they have and they are a part of. I refuse that. Jesus lives, family. Let him in. Now, this one right here, let's go ahead and get into this. We still got a little bit of time. Let us use common sense and simple logic to go over these matters that we will address and acknowledge these things to be the truth. So I'm going to need you to put on your thinking cap in case I'm going to be, because I'm going to be all over the place with events that have taken place. My people, black brothers and my sisters, ones who fear God, because I'm speaking to children of God only, black people. They think we are simple folks who cannot discern simple matters. So you can see they think we are stupid. Let's agree to disagree. They say we make up 13% of the total population, of which is 350 million Americans. That gives us a body count of 30 to 40 million people, depending on who you talk to. I come to destroy these white supremacist talking points. They say we make up over half of all crime in the United States. If this is so, you are replying that these of us who think, I'm sorry, family. If that is so, you are replying that these of us who think that all of us are criminals, no matter the age or group. And if this is so, what about states that don't have black people? Okay, let me stop right there. Now, if we make up half of the crime here in this country, what about places that black people don't live? North Dakota, you know what I'm saying? What about places that black people just don't live at? There's still crime in those places. Black people don't live in those places. So how can you say we make up half the crime in the country? That's saying that there is no other group that's doing crime, family, that you Only 13% of the overall population is making up all this crime. And you're only 30 to 40 million depending on who you talking to, because it's a lot of falsehoods in that as well. So let's keep on going. If this is so, what about states that don't have black people? That's one. What about other people who live in the country? So, like I said, family, all the other races here, they don't count their crime. They just count your crime. You know what I'm saying? And they're saying that all the other races, even though they do crime, you're doing it. That you're doing it. You know what I'm saying? That we are a part of it. Okay, that's cool. Let's keep on going. And they like to use number with no facts. If we make up half of the crime, that means at one point any black person who is lived in this country committed a violent crime. So let me go back to what they're saying. You know what I'm saying? This is what they're saying. It doesn't matter what group of black person, a child, an infant, teenagers, old people in elderly home, the disabled. It doesn't matter. At one point, you have committed a violent crime if we make up over half of the crime here in the country. This is how simple-minded they think you are, family. This is how stupid they think you are. I'm just being honest with you. I'm just being honest with you for this Tuesday morning. You know what I'm saying? They think we are very slow, and they think we can't look and assess simple matters. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep on going. Okay, live in this country, commit violent crimes, and that is not the case. We also know in the United States we have a prison population of 2.2 million people, and they make up all the citizens of America. Let me stop. Okay, now if we did all crimes that was here in America, the percent of prisons would be way more. If it's half, if we're 40 million, that means the 75% of us would be locked up. Let's get real. Let's get on some real logic, some common sense. And you saying if we do half the crimes here, it's 40 million. That means at least 35 million of us will be locked up at any other time. There is only 2.2 million people locked up at any given year, at any given time in this country, and it's only 500,000 of them that are black. So you telling me that these are super Negroes? That they got a cape, they got powers like Superman, and they committing half of the crime? That don't make no sense. That don't make no common sense, and that is nothing in that has logic in it whatsoever. None whatsoever. Let's get real, family. We got a lot to go over, even though it's the same. Okay. Population of 2.2 million, and these make up all citizens of America. So you are saying the blacks who get out do half of the crime of America? Once more again, they make no sense. It is only a small fraction of our brothers and sisters who do crime. When they say half, that is a lie in your face, and they think you are slow-minded people not to see their lies and bullshit. What I've learned about white supremacy is they